all of these waves was between being calm waters and then huge wave tsunami was just catching me inside, and I was just spinning and spinning, and. Hello everyone. Hello from beautiful Costa Rica. Today's video I want to dedicate a new tool that I discovered for myself, relocation astrology. A couple months ago, I discovered for myself that astrology has another part to it that speaks about locations where the person is. For example, if the person wants to make money, the person can go under Jupiter or Venus. If the person looks for family, a person can go and find a place where in his or her chart active Venus more than the rest of the planets. And I also discovered if you get to the place where acting the most powerful planets in your chart are Chiron and Saturn, all this life you're gonna live there. If you're a person more like artistic person, more creative personality, and Saturn is all about being very organized, very like strict to the rules, it's going to be very difficult for you. And the Chiron, it's not even a planet. It's a body, astrological body that shows us our weaknesses, our lessons that we need to go through in our lives. I lived in multiple places in Mexico, so I was able to compare those places between each other, how I was feeling there, what kind of situations I was having there. And it really started to make sense. It was incredible. And unfortunately, Monterrey wasn't the place. It was actually a place where Chiron and Saturn was the most active in my chart. So I decided to leave the city. And I started to look for the place where I could breathe again, because three years ago I moved to Monterrey, and all of these 3 years I was feeling that it was always some kind of like I was in the wave. Right now when I'm looking at the waves, you know, these huge waves, like you swim in the ocean, and then like you swimming, everything is fine, and then at some point the huge waves just coming in and you start to drown, you know. And the whole life in Monterrey was feeling this way. All of these waves was between being calm waters and then huge wave tsunami was just catching me inside, and I was just spinning and spinning in it, you know. And that was how it was feeling for me, Saturn and Chiron. Before I was living in Los Cabos, Mexico, and in Los Cabos, it was for me as for business. It was really great. I really that was the place where I actually started to grow, business-wise. This is where I started my business in as a web designer. But the problem there, it was all about business, nothing else. In Cancun, it was a lot about creativity, but I never, like, I always felt lost. And all of it was exactly what was my astrology was telling me. So now when I figure out what's going on with me this last 3 years, I decided to try to find a place, if there any exists, for me to find my peace, to just enjoy life and be able to launch my coaching business finally. Somehow I was afraid to show up as a person who really trusts and believe in esoterics, like numerology, astrology, tarot. For me, coaching is the same. Like, people was telling me that coaching, like, you will not be able to make any money with coaching, like, why you even go there? And I was kind of afraid to be not, I don't know, practical. And honestly, I don't want to be practical anymore. I want to be myself, 100% myself. I don't want to rant. I don't want to be anybody else but myself. Yes, I'm not practical. Kinda. I think if I wouldn't be practical at all, I wouldn't be continue doing web design. But even with that, I love design. I love to make beauty around me. So again, it's part of me. And Costa Rica, it's actually all about being myself. Allowing myself to be myself. Oh my god, so much myself here in this video. But that's true. It's probably, it's something I really was looking for. It's gonna be a place where I'm going to be, and I am already, feeling home. That was actually very interesting. On the third day being here, it was felt so cozy. It's impressive. How is it even possible? I never felt this way, ever. Maybe Las Cabos was a little bit for me like this. When we move, I did feel kind of the same. I was feeling cozy. After Cancun, what felt so strange to me, in Las Cabos it was like here. I just came and it was just my own place, like right place. But in here in Costa Rica, it feels even more closer to the heart. I don't know how to explain it. It's so strange. Also, for me, it's a place for growth. But not only like normal growth, it's gonna be growth of in self-realization of what I came for to do. And my numbers, by numerology, I came here to do this. I came here to do coaching, psychology, esoterics, helping people mentally, energetically, through the words. and I'm ready to do it. Here I am. Next year, until I think October, November 2026, I'm gonna stay here. And I have another place to test, but we're gonna speak about that one next year. This year I'm gonna focus on Costa Rica. I want to test all the possibilities that she can give me. I'm gonna enjoy her 100%. And I'm finally open for business, guys. If before I was giving my numerology reports, like helping people like surrounding me, my friends and family, now I'm officially open up as a numerologist, no, as a coach who is gonna use numerology and astrology as tools to help you. I'm open for business, so yes, everything about balance and self-realization, I will be happy to help. Well, I'm gonna take my walk, and I would like to also make some journaling right now in eclipse time. It's a very powerful time, and see you soon.